This is in response to a video posted by Mr. Gaming called Suicide is Stupid. I really, 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 really want to just lay on you and just make fun of you, but no, I won't do that. I'll stay respectful. But what you said, just no. First of all, don't make fun of the reasons that people commit suicide. Just why? Why are you going to say that someone's stupid for wanting to kill themselves? Why are you going to say, oh, that's not a good reason? Who are you to say that? Who are you to say that someone's reason for ending their life isn't worth it? Like, who do you think you are? It's not just one action that leads to it. Don't call them a moron or fucking stupid. It's one choice, one bad choice. One choice doesn't dictate the rest of your choices. You're made up of the sum of your choices, not one. And you can say, oh, this person killed himself for a math exam. I'd like to see that. And if they did, it's not just the math exam. It's the everything else. It's the things that led up to it. That might just be the final straw. That might just be the big thing you see. But how about the stuff below it? Things that caused it. Probably something with parents, like their parents saying they're useless, that they have to, if they fail one thing, that they're a failure. They're not just going to do it with that. Come on. Don't be ignorant. Don't be stupid yourself. And what's even the point of saying that you're stupid for killing yourself? What good does that do? What good does it do to make fun of people for killing themselves? Just why? Why? Utterly baffling. Why would you do that? And say to just think in the future? You can't. When you're seriously when you're seriously suicidal, seriously contemplating killing yourself, you really can't think about the future. You just can't. You can't even think about the now. You can't even think about the present. How are you gonna? If you can't think about the present, how are you gonna think about the future? You're just trying to skirt by, just trying to stay alive now. How are you gonna think about how you're gonna live tomorrow? Just can't. It just does not work. It does not work like that. If you have any actual experience with it itself and people who've experienced it or gone through it, the survivors of it, not even just survivors, but the family members and the friends of people who did do it, you would know that it's not. It's not so simple, cut and dry. And with the motive usually isn't directly to kill yourself. It's a lot more complicated. Most suicidal people's goals isn't to end their life, it's to end whatever suffering they're going through. It's to end the anguish. And that's they just see it as the most direct, easiest, or most efficient way. Or sometimes it's to remove they believe themselves to be a bad person or can see things getting better. Like I said, you can't see far enough in the future. It's very complicated. It's just making fun of them. Just, oh my god! And don't say, "Oh, it gets better." That's oh my god. That is the most basic response ever. That is the most basic hallmark shit I've ever heard. Oh, it just gets better. That doesn't help anyone. That doesn't help. Wow, thank you for stating the very, very, very obvious. Wow, here's a medal. Like Jesus. If you're gonna talk on something so serious, at least know something about it. At least know the bare minimum about it. Don't be talking about suicide when you know nothing about it. You clearly know nothing about it. Very clearly. As well as not just making fun of the reasons, but making fun of the person saying, oh, your life must be so easy. Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. It doesn't do any good. All it does is make you feel good about yourself. It doesn't help people who are suicidal. It just makes them feel worse. It just makes them feel like, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve to feel sad. So what do? I don't deserve to feel sad, but I do. What now? Do I need to then prove it? Do I need to prove I feel depressed? Do I need to prove I'm suicidal? Do I need to actually do an attempt or actually do it to prove to other people that I'm actually suicidal? That's what you're going to do. That's what happened to people in my life. They were told it wasn't worth it. They were told they didn't know how they felt. They don't know their own emotions, that they weren't actually suicidal, so they did it. So don't talk about it. Do not. as well, you also say that, at least for you, you'd rather live a meaningless life than an aura life. Not all people think like that. Some people would rather be have notoriety, would actually have their name talked about once than live a life of anonymity. To be a schmuck for a day, rather than a nobody for their whole life. Sometimes it's just that people believe they're at their peak. They think that they themselves are never gonna get better, and they're just gonna get worse and be worse to other people. And all goes back to the not being able to think in the future. Like you just can't when you're so severely mentally ill. You can't. And how are you gonna say when people do try to help themselves that therapy doesn't help anyone? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Talking through your emotions, talking through it, processing it is one of the most direct and best ways to deal with it. If you just keep bearing it, it's eventually going to bubble up and get even worse. Don't come to me with this whole you shouldn't share your emotions BS. It's so stupid. Keeping it all bubbled in doesn't do any good for anyone. It doesn't do any good for you. It doesn't do any good for the people around you. It doesn't help anyone. You can't think in the future when you don't have this. You can't have the patience to wait for things to get better when you are so severely suicidal. You just want the pain to stop, the unceasing anger, confusion, depression, sadness to stop, to end. You just want it to end. You can't have the patience for it. You can't. Sometimes you just want it now. You feel like you've worked so hard, you've done so much, and it doesn't matter. Some people are just done waiting. So we need to help them. Not make fun of them, not belittle them, not say that what they're feeling doesn't matter, not saying what they feel is insignificant or stupid, but have compassion, but have sympathy, empathy, to put yourself in their position. Because everyone's worst experience in their mind is as bad as everyone else's. So once again, I tell you, don't talk about this kind of shit. If you do, learn. Educate yourself first. Talk to people who've actually been through it. Talk to people who've known people that went through it. And don't have a title like that. Do not. That shit is actively, it's not even just very toxic, it's actively harming. It actively harms people saying suicide is stupid. It kind of gives the impression that we shouldn't talk about it because it's a stupid idea. Like, we shouldn't talk about the earth being flat because it's a stupid idea. You see what I'm saying? Yes, as a concept, it could be argued that from a survival point of view, yes, because it goes against our very nature of surviving. But as an actual thing, no. No. People should be allowed to feel how they actually feel. They shouldn't have to hide it. They shouldn't have to feel like it's a taboo. That's just going to make it worse for everyone. That's just going to cause more people to die. Why do you think men kill themselves way more? Because men feel as though they can't talk about it. Men feel as though they'll be made fun of, called stupid, be called weak, and have their reasons be seen as bad reasons.